Hello there, Pisces, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we're going to be doing your love reading for the first 2 weeks of August. So this will be for the first half of August, and it is a general reading. So if you're not resonating with the message, you may want to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. And if you are resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. Okay, we're going to begin by taking a look at the energies, your overall energies in your romantic love life. Let's see what we have. Why and yin, with yang on the bottom. Okay, so interesting. I don't think I've ever had that. All right, Pisces, you could be asking about why. There's questions that you have about your a romantic love life. And with yin, it's like you're not taking any action. You may be spending a lot of time. So it depends on your situation. We're going to, get some more details here. But you could be asking questions like, why haven't I met the person I'm supposed to be with? Why does love always end for me? Why does love hurt? The questions that you're asking yourself, and you're really trying to find the answers. We have the yin, it's about going inside. It's about asking yourself these questions. It's not necessarily that you're asking other people. You could be, talking to your spirit guides or angels, trying to get, messages from them. But it's really about going internally. And it's also about asking yourself, who is it that I really, what characteristics are really important to me in my true soulmate? How can I possibly meet that person? Where do I have to go? How will I know when I, run into them? Those types of questions. And it's like you're ready to take action, but you're not sure exactly how to take action or where to go in order, to begin taking this action. It's like you're spending a lot of time thinking about your romantic love life, but not a lot of action in that area. Now, we're going to take a look at the present energy in your love life, and then we'll take a look at any resistance or obstacles in the way, and then we'll take a look at the future. So let's first take a look at what is your present energy. Justice. You're wanting you're wanting balance in your life, balance in your romantic connections. So one of the questions you could be asking yourself is, if you're seeing a pattern of codependent relationships in your life, you may be asking, why can't I find, a relationship that's balanced? Or if you're naturally drawn to people that are kind of, controlling or narcissistic or have addictions or something like that. You're asking yourself, what is it that I may need to work on? What wounds may I need to heal in order to attract people that are more balanced? Because I think you are balanced. You have this yin and yang. I mean, that's a sense of being balanced. You may want to take action and yet are not taking action, but you don't want to just sit around and think about it. You also want to act on it. So to me, this is the divine feminine and the divine masculine. You are perhaps, we all have that within ourselves. Yours may be balanced, or you may be wanting to meet somebody, bring somebody in that is your counterpart. So, and gender doesn't matter, but it's about, if you're thinking you're the divine feminine, wanting to attract in your divine masculine, or vice versa. Okay, so, and we're going to clarify all of these, but let's see what your resistance or your obstacle is. Strength. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that you really are kind of struggling with why this person isn't coming into your life, or if you're separated from someone, why am I in this position again? I just keep getting that sense that you feel like, there is some type of pattern in your romantic relationship, or in your romantic love life, that there's a pattern. So let's see what we have. Three of Swords. So we're going to clarify these, but there is some true disappointment There's a true disappointment. Queen of Swords, you're seeing the clarity in some type of situation. And then we have the World underneath that with the Devil and the Empress. My goodness, look at all of this major arcana in the underneath. So you are wanting, you have the Queen of Swords here. You're wanting, you're looking to end this chapter, this relationship. I feel like you are wanting to end a relationship. Like you're really questioning perhaps even why you haven't already ended it, or if you have ended it, it's like, why can't I move on from it? Really looking for answers. You're wanting to be the Empress, and then I feel like the energy of a past connection is almost bringing you down from this Empress energy. You're seeing yourself as the Empress, which is the yin and energy. You're seeing yourself as that, but it's kind of like it's overshadowed by something in the past. Some disappointment, some heartache, which we see here with the Three of Swords. Now we're going to clarify. So we're going to see what occurs with this Three of Swords. Perhaps you're moving on from it. So let's begin with the Justice in the present situation, your present energy. We have the Five of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Wands with the Knight of Swords on the bottom. The Knight of Swords is somebody, speaking their truth, whether that was you or this is, the person that you're dealing with. Somebody is speaking their truth about what it is that is their Nine of Cups, like wanting their Nine of Cups. You may be waiting on someone to figure out that you're their Nine of Cups. But underneath this justice, underneath this sense of balance or wanting balance in your life, there is a lot of conflict. Now, the Five of Wands to me, the Five of Wands, it's a five, so it represents change. But there's some conflict and confusion about the balance in this situation or the balance in your life, and you just want to get back to this Queen of Wands energy. Like I feel like all of this conflict and confusion in this situation is perhaps affecting your confidence, because Pisces, you're a water sign, you're a peaceful sign. You like peace and calm in your life. This Knight of Swords is not a peaceful energy. It's fast moving, kind of like a little bit on the harsh side. And I think that you're wanting to move into something that's more peaceful and where you can regain your confidence, and regain your balance. There's something out of kilter in this situation. Like I think you perhaps are somewhat balanced, but when you're with this person or you're thinking about this situation, then you lose your balance, and because of that you lose your strength. Like this is in your resistance, this is your obstacle. You don't have the courage to kind of like keep going with this connection. I really get a sense that you want to end this connection, or you can't understand why this person can't see your point of view or see things the same way that you do. And you're kind of like tired of, I get a sense of like almost debating it. And I think it's because of the Five of Wands. It's kind of like you keep bringing it up or you keep talking about it, and it's kind of like, they're just confused. They're like, I don't get it, Pisces, and you're just like, no, this is like really important. Like I get a sense that there's something that you're missing in this connection that means a lot to you. Okay, so with the Strength card, wow. Okay, the Hermit card is on the bottom. The Hermit is about going inside to get the answers to your questions, okay? And I get a sense that, yeah, you're trying to manifest lots of major arcana. You're trying to manifest something that is long term. Now, with the Strength card, okay, which means that you're lacking courage in this situation. Now, this could be your energy or it could be the energy of the person that you're dealing with. But somebody in this connection is lacking courage. Lacking courage to, get a fresh start, to build something here. And we have the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. Pisces, I have to say this. It could be that there is a third party situation here. And for some of you, the third party could be a mother. There could be children involved in this, or a marriage. You could be either married to this person, or, you may not have known that you were the third party in a situation, and the person that you're dealing with is married. And with the Empress card, there could even be children involved. They may not have the courage to tell you about this, to explain it, or they didn't have the courage, and you're very, with the Three of Swords, we have a lot of threes on the board. You're very hurt. Like, they hid this from you. They didn't have the courage to tell you. You're asking, like, why? Why did I get into this? Why is this so unbalanced? Or if you are in a long-term commitment and then this person has betrayed you, you're sitting there. Just, it's really, I get a sense that you're looking for justice in this situation. It's not about balance so much as of balance as much as justice. You want justice. You feel like you have been wronged. And it's also kind of, put a little nick in your confidence too. It's kind of like, geez, I don't know. Like, how did I not see that? I feel like you were totally taken by surprise with all of this. And, there's a lot of pain here. We have the Three of Swords twice. And you're kind of asking yourself, do I have the strength? I kind of wonder if you are in a long-term commitment with this person and then you have found out that they have, there's a third party involved. And remember, third party does not have to be, another person. It could be another situation. It could be a job. It could be an addiction. It could be anything. But, I think they kept that a secret from you. They didn't have the courage to tell you that. And you're asking yourself, do I have the courage to help them through this, or to see this through, to stay in this relationship, especially maybe if you have children and you're like, geez, I don't know if I want, to be a single parent and to go into that. We have the Empress twice. And then once again, we have this Devil energy. It's like there's something overshadowing this Empress energy. And I really am getting a sense of a motherly type of energy. Okay, so on the bottom, we have the World card, stepping into a new world, starting a new chapter. And you're very, very, confused, a lot of self-doubt. I feel like either you or the person you're dealing with has a lot of self-doubt. There's also a lot of pain here. So with the Three of Swords, one of the reasons that there's so much pain is because it is a soul connection. With the Two of Cups, this is a true soulmate connection. Like, I think for a lot of you, you felt like this was a relationship that was going to go, through the test of time. And once again, I get a sense that for some of you, and it won't resonate with everybody, that you either have children or there are some children involved in this situation, or you were wanting to have children. And, this scenario with this person, you wanted to have children with this person, and something has happened there. You're wanting to end the conflict. You're wanting to put down the burdens of this and, get a fresh start. The Page of Wands is about starting a fresh start. Like, getting over the Three of Swords energy, overcoming the pain of that, and then really concentrating on the love and the fresh start. Because we also have the World card here. And I think you're just kind of like caught up in your head. I just don't know if I can do this. Like, do I have the strength to, continue with this person? And with, the Nine of Wands, it's also about, the wounded warrior. Like, you've been through a lot with this person. And, for some of you, this, if it's not, there could be children involved, and maybe the third party, because we do have so many threes, is really about an addiction or something that the other person that you're dealing with is super attached to. So once again, it could be anything. It could be, like video games or a belief system. It could be anything. And it's kind of like, I think that whatever that is really causing you, the two of you, to kind of move into, you have the World card twice. Like, you're really wanting almost like a fresh start. You're wanting to move on from this chapter that you've had with this person and try to step into, a new energy with them. Or to perhaps, start, leave this person. But with this Ten of Wands and this Page of Wands, I really get a sense that you do want to try to work this out. You just don't know how. And you're still asking yourself, like, how, why did we get to this point? What happened here, right? Okay, so let's take a look at the soulmate energy here. Oh, really nice. Community. I do think that you need to, reach out to your friends, your family, your community for some support in this situation. It could be that, the person you're dealing with has lost their job. And you're just financially struggling. You may have children that you're trying to feed, and you may need to reach out to your community, or church or something like that in order to help you financially through this. For some of you, it could be waiting on a settlement of some sort. There could, especially if you're separated from this person, or there has been some injustice in the past, and waiting for some type of financial settlement. So that you can kind of like move on into the next chapter of your relationship. There is some control issues here. Okay, and we have the Devil. And sometimes when we have addictions, even, I can sometimes be, a little caught up in binge watching shows or movies or something like that. And that, anything that takes you away from the things that you really should be doing for yourself, right? To love yourself and move yourself forward, is sometimes something that is controlling you rather than you controlling your own life. Anything that is overtaking, your energy is something that is controlling, and it can be something as simple as binge watching TV. And I'm not saying that every time you binge watch TV, you've lost control, right? But if you go down that rabbit hole or something, that's allowing something else to control your energy instead of you controlling your own energy and your own life. Because there is a lot of potential here, and there is an offer. And, the offer card says engagement and wedding, rejoice in your union. I feel like there is some outside source perhaps that is controlling your relationship right now, is putting, some disappointment into your life, into your relationship. And it's about, it's really, trying to figure out, like, how did this happen? How did we get here? And what can we do about it? And I get a sense of working together in order to help yourselves through this. And then once you do, you're going to be stronger because of it. Really interesting. Okay, so this is your creativity oracle card. It says flash. A creative flash of inspiration will come to you and quickly give you the perfect solution. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. I love this message because I do. I feel like, we had the Page of Wands here. There's like this inspiration about how to get over this burden so that the two of you can step back into your Two of Cups energy. I feel like, you're kind of disappointed right now because things aren't working out the way that you wanted them to. But they are going to work out, and it's going to turn around very quickly, very suddenly. I love that. Okay, and here's your Lover's Oracle card. And Pisces, once again, if you've enjoyed this reading or resonated with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. Okay, so your card says, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Love this message, right? Because there is something that's controlling your relationship, something on the outside. And it could be, a job situation or a moving situation or, some type of addiction or something like that. There's something controlling this situation that you are going to get a flash of inspiration about how to overcome it. But the first step is just accepting it and saying, instead of saying why, it's just like surrendering to it. This is the situation we have at hand. We're going to ask for guidance. We're going to listen to our intuition. If you'll look, there's angel wings here, and then like the third eye is highlighted, and it's about listening to your intuition, going inward, asking for help. We also had the community card. You can ask for help from your community, but you can also ask for help, from your spirit guides, your angels. Just, accepting the situation, surrendering to this journey that you're on, and then, the answers will come. The flash of inspiration will suddenly appear. Well, Pisces, I do wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. Thanks again for joining me, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.